Hi, I'm Naeshia.
I'm Jamal.
And we're contemplating if we're going to start a YouTube channel or not. But we have 15 questions, married questions, that we're going to be answering. Disclaimer, just in case you hear a baby crying, we have a newborn. Okay.
Alright, well, one of the things that we enjoy is we do enjoy being married. The road to marriage is a choice that you should make wisely. It's something that you should know the person that you're going to marry. Make sure that you date that person, get to know that person, because this is a decision that's going to affect the rest of your life. So one of the things that we've learned throughout our 10 years of marriage, we've just made 10 years this past Wednesday, I think. And in the 10 years, we've had some ups, we've had some downs. But overall, at the end of the day, we still have love for one another. So what we have is, as Naeshia said earlier, was about 15 questions. We're going to quiz one another. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And we're going to start with the first question. How did we meet?
You go first.
We met, I would say in 2006. Was the first, to the ending of 2006 is when we met. We met in officially met. We met in a club here in Atlanta. No, how we met?
Not in 2006.
Well, I don't. You tell it.
No, tell your side, but that's not
okay.
True.
Well, I met her a few years prior. I didn't know who she was. I saw her dancing. And I approached her, but I knew her sister, and her sister stopped me. So at that point, needless to say, I didn't meet her. I honestly, I didn't even see her face. I just saw her butt moving, and I approached. And I think a few years after that, a year later, we met again, or we did meet, but I don't remember it. I used to drink a lot at that time. And she says I danced with her. I don't remember dancing with her. But officially we met in, it was, what year?
Officially 2006.
Oh, officially it was 2006. And we met at a gas station. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we met at a gas station. And at that time myself and her sister used to talk. And
we're friends.
Well, we were friends. Sorry, we were friends. And I had met up with them that night, and we were going out to Longhorn to go eat. And that's the first time I ever met her. And it wasn't a date, but we were entertaining one another for the night. I would say that would be the first time we met. Yeah. Where was our first date? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember what our first date was. I guess we could say it was Longhorn, maybe.
That wasn't a date, because that's the first time I met you.
Yeah.
We introduced ourselves. It wasn't really a date.
Okay.
Because I was with my sister.
Yeah. So.
What was our first? It was the first time we went on a date.
First time we went. I don't remember.
We started dating. I
don't remember. Because we used to go out as friends a lot before we actually dated. So I don't know. I don't know. So I guess we have to come back to that one. Our first kiss. Well, our first kiss was outside. I don't remember the time, the date or the time. I just remember she pulled up in the car. I don't even know what we dating. I don't remember.
No, we wasn't dating yet.
Okay, but anyway, so she pulled up in the car, and it was her and her sister, and so I came out the club to meet them. So I believe she was playing. She was like, "Well, give me a kiss." I said, "Shoot, I know what time it is." So I lay in there and I give her a kiss. All I know, she turned around in the seat. I went in the back seat of the car. So yeah, it was a serious kiss.
Okay, and then you decide to leave the club after you got.
I mean, what can I say after a kiss like that? I was good for the rest of the night.
So you left the club?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was pursuing other opportunities.
Okay.
All right. Next question. How did you know I was the one or she was the one? For me, I would say I know she was the one after speaking with her. I think, like I said, we were friends first, so we used to talk all the time. And she was gorgeous. She still is beautiful. And I think at that time we used to talk so much, and I started seeing her heart. To me, when you start seeing inside somebody, as far as their soul, and you see how beautiful that part of them are, the way they think, to me that even makes them more attractive. So at that point, when I realized she was more than just a pretty face, for me, I was like, yeah, that's the one in the next 5 to 7 years, because I wasn't ready for marriage. But yeah, I that's what I was telling her. It'll be the next 5 to 7 years, but you the one.
You ready for me to
Yeah,
answer?
it was, yeah.
Let's see. So for me, I know you was the one based off of your character. Regardless of whatever you was going through, or regardless of whatever you was going through, or you know, even though you'll be mad about something, I guess your character, to me.
What do you mean character?
The way that you operate.
Okay.
The way that you operate, and you would do things with integrity still. You wasn't like a shady person. What else? You would try and change the way that you used to operate with your daughter. I think.
Wait, I was trying to change the way I was operating with my daughter?
No,
or my daughter?
No, you was changing, period, growing as an individual, and then the way that you used to not really operate, but how you used to take care of your daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll make me the one?
That made you the one, yeah. Right. And then the way that you treat me.
Okay. And then next question is, what was your first impression of me? My first impression of her was like, man, she is fine as I'll get out. So for me, because I was watching her the whole night, again, back to the Longhorn thing, we weren't dating. I think this was the first time I ever really sit down and look at her. I was like, man, I went back home after we left, and I'm bragging. I'm like, man, this chick is gorgeous. So my first impression was, yeah, she bad, and she has shape too. So yeah, that was my first. But you know, that was my first impression. She was bad. Is bad.
My first impression of you is he's fine, dark, some sexy chocolate, and he was fine, and then he had a beautiful smile.
Oh man,
so I was
blush. She said was.
But I mean, you still fine.
Praise the Lord.
Really?
Okay, so next question. This one is getting a little deep. What's your top 5 needs? I guess I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
My top 5 needs. In the order, I could just say it.
I don't think there's an order.
Okay. My top 5 needs. Security. Honesty. Security, honesty, sex.
Hallelujah.
What else?
You said security, honesty,
sex.
2 more.
Time. And loyalty.
For me, I would say the top 5 needs are respect.
Oh yeah, respect.
Honesty. Loyalty. Sex. And fun. Oh well, I'm sorry. Trust and fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
What should look like?
Next question is, what does friendship look like to you? For me, friendship is, or a good friend would be somebody who we could, or I could trust, be honest with, and they could tell me the truth, whether it hurts or hurts or not. Not just somebody who just we could have a disagreement and then we could be friends again, rather than we have a disagreement and then our friendship is over. I think those are probably the characteristics I would look for to say a good friend, and then somebody you could trust, really. So, what about you?
For me, friendship is somebody I could trust, somebody that I could share intimate stuff with. Somebody that will just be there through whatever journey, whether the highs or the lows, just stick with me regardless. Tell me the truth. Even if I don't want to hear it, tell me the truth, and just very supportive. Okay. To me, that's what it means.
Alright, so the next question we have is, what's the traits you value most?
Go ahead.
Traits I value most, definitely trust is number one, and honesty. If I can't trust you or feel like I can't trust you, for me, I'd rather not be around you.
Yeah. That's one of them for me.
Wow.
Trust. And loyalty.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather be rich or famous?
I'd rather be rich any day than
Me too. I'd rather be rich. So give me the money.
Just give me the money.
Let me get the money. Let me get that paper. Alright. Next question. Who said I love you first?
You. You said you loved me first. You said you loved me first.
I don't recall.
You don't remember?
No.
You don't remember?
If she said, then it's probably true.
No, you don't remember? You said you loved me first.
Okay. We're going to go with I said I love her first.
I mean, I pursued you in the beginning, but you said you love me first.
She pursued me.
Go ahead.
Alright. Would you...
Okay.
Oh, would you rather have great sex once a month or mediocre sex weekly? I would rather have great sex every day. However, according to the question, I would still rather have mediocre sex weekly and great sex once a month. So my answer to the question is both. I want to have great sex. Well, I don't want mediocre sex. I want good sex. I want to go to sleep when I finish. So
as usual.
As usual. So for me, I would rather have great sex once. I don't know. That's a difficult question because mediocre sex for me,
you good.
I still good. So, but not for her. So to answer the question, I would rather have both. So I mean, I feel my job is to please her, really and truly. I say I'm a one-shot killer. When she please and is good, she good, I good. So I just for me, sex is sex.
So you rather sex is sex?
Yeah, no. I'm saying my end goal is
to get yours.
Yeah, my end goal is going to be accomplished.
Okay, so you want me to answer?
Yeah, you answer.
What the question is?
The question is, would you rather have great sex once a month or mediocre sex weekly?
I feel like let's combine it. Why I can't have great sex weekly?
Right.
That's what I want, weekly.
Okay, high five.
So that way I could
high five.
Put you to sleep every time.
Hallelujah.
As usual, within 30 seconds you're sleeping. Within 30 seconds you're knocked out. So great sex weekly.
Alright.
Next question.
Have you ever laughed so hard you peed your pants?
Absolutely.
I don't remember ever doing that. If I did, honestly, I don't remember. I can't remember. Okay. Maybe I did. I wouldn't say I didn't, but I don't remember.
Have I?
Yes. Yes.
Like once or twice, right?
Huh?
Once or twice.
I don't know. Anyway, next question. All right. What outfit did your parents? Oh Lord. What outfits did your parents force you to wear that you hated? You go first.
You go first.
All right. So
you go first.
for me, it was. Did we say we from the Virgin Islands?
I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, we're originally from the Virgin Islands, and I grew up on St. Thomas. So, around Carnival time, that's when everybody goes out and enjoy themselves. So I think it was a year my mother came down. She was living in Florida, so she came down, and I don't remember the whole carnival. I just remember my outfit. So. Bicycle pants that were multicolored. They were black with different speckles and spots in it, and a polo shirt tucked in. And some I don't know what you call them, but like boat shoes.
You had a hat, and
then I had a hat. So it was it was a green shirt. Woo! And the pants it was a bicycle pants with my shirt tucked in, and then I think it was an orange hat, and then the hat had the little string that goes across.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
hat.
I was killing it, but yeah, I hated that outfit. What's yours?
I don't know. I don't recall.
You don't remember?
No.
So I just feel my gut.
No, because my parents used to dress me like that.
Oh wow.
So I don't recall.
Disclaimer. I don't dress like that anymore.
Yeah, because I dress you now.
Okay. Next question. Are you happily married?
You want me to go first?
Yes, wait, quiet. Okay, baby.
Okay. Yes, I am.
Okay. I would say yes, I am too. Now, one of I think what people look at is they think that happily married or perfectly married is meaning no issues, no problems.
That's not realistic.
That's not realistic. You're two different people with two different personalities. Yeah. Do we have disagreements? Of course.
Yes.
However, is our end resolution to it. Yeah. I try to go to bed never angry. So whatever we face during the day, at the end of the day, do you love me? Do I love you? Yes. As much as I might grit my teeth, I love you too. It don't matter, because tomorrow.
As much as you might be petty.
Right, sometimes. But so tomorrow isn't promised. So we have experienced a lot of loss in our life. So we kind of get to the point where if we're gonna leave one another, there's no guarantee I'm gonna come back. So at least I love you. I don't have to sit on that. If something were to happen, that don't be a part of, oh my God, I wish I did. Mm-hmm. We do it. So. Am I happily married? I am very happy. I am very content, and I'm very happy. I enjoy the growth that we have. So for me, it's a yes. And we have came to the final question. After being married for 10 years, what are two things that you have learned? You.
Okay, baby. Two things that I've learned. A lot. I don't know.
Well, just make it take two.
Two things I've learned. One, nothing worth having is come easy.
Okay.
And then two, you have to forgive a lot.
Yep. One for me is yes, babes. Whatever you say, babes, you got it, babes. A happy wife is a happy life. That's number one. That's number one. Yes, that's number one. Let me hear you.
Pause. Wait. Everything is yes, babes?
For the most part, everything is yes, babes. She's a lot smarter than me, so a lot of the decisions that are made, I'm not gonna lie, she allows me to get the final say so, but she has to put her stamp on approval on it. And
well, not really.
90% of the time, if we do anything, we always do it together. But she usually has she looks at, I might be focusing on one part of it, but you kind of look at the whole thing and pull me back to look at it. Sometimes I have to do that with her, but 90% of the time she does that with me. So anyway, so the question was, what 2 things have I learned? Yes, babes, and okay, babes, whatever you want, babes. So that's the one. The second thing I learned is, in 10 years of marriage, is you have to forgive. You have to learn to love what's unlovable.
Yes.
And you have to forgive.
Yeah.
You have to be vulnerable. Well, I know that's more than 2, but you have to be able to be vulnerable and allow your spouse to see where you are, and you have to have that pillow talk, even if the pillow talk is not actually on the bed, but just that time that you could sit down and hear where I could hear where she's coming from, and she could hear where I coming from. Because 90% of the time I don't do nothing to upset her on purpose, you know, and I don't think she does nothing to upset me on purpose. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, she did that because this. Not necessarily. So,
I think sometimes it's a lack of communication.
Lack of communication. And the 4th thing I've learned is that everything that happens in this marriage is my fault. I take responsibility for it. Alright, so those are the 15 questions we had. Yeah,
but wait, to piggyback off of the last question. What was the last question?
The last question, well, what are the 2 things? I like it. What are, in 10 years, what are the 2 things? It says, after being married for 10 years, what are the 2 things that you have learned?
Okay, well, I said 2 things already. What did I say?
I think it was forgiveness
and
something else.
Okay, so to piggyback off of that, marriage is not easy. It's not easy. Like he was saying before, it's 2 different people coming together. You're gonna bump heads. But I think for us, we made it work because we built a solid foundation first, right?
Right.
And we were friends first, right?
Yes.
So then it always goes back to that. And I think that's why we made it work. Has it been difficult sometimes? Yes. But like you said, forgiveness. Forgive each other for whatever stupid, petty stuff that you done and move forward. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Yep.
And again, can't blame each other. Take responsibility for your actions.
Yeah.
I could only control what I do. I can't control her. Me trying to control her is not going to work. So.
Yeah, and me controlling him is not going to work. He's
correct.
Wrong.
So. Right. So I have to take responsibility. So again, it goes back to, I'm not responsible for how she treats me. I'm responsible for how I treat her.
And I think too, giving each other time to grow.
Right.
As an individual.
Right. So, you know, we met in our 20s, and now it's getting into our 30s, and you know that's about 10 years. Like we said, we've been married for 10 years.
We've been together for 12.
We've been together for 12.
Married
so
for 10.
You got to think about it. You grow over the years. You change over the years. As a man, you change. As a woman, you change.
Your needs change.
Your needs change. Your perspective change. So, all in all, we want to say marriage is a great thing. I believe having a wife is almost like that subconscious mind. That subconscious is just having somebody there to always have your back, and it's a great thing to come home and have somebody to come home to. So that's a little bit about us. We're trying to introduce you guys to our lives. We want to do more videos. We want to share more.
We might do a YouTube channel.
We're thinking about the YouTube channel. Let us know what you guys think. Also, if you guys like this, I'm not sure they do a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up.
No, share it.
Or share it if you like it.
Are we gonna post it on YouTube?
Yeah, we're gonna post it on YouTube.
And then subscribe.
I guess. So this is the first video.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Jamal.
And I'm Naeshia.
Peace.